Welcome back to another Hearts of Iron 4 exploit. Today I'm going to be showing you guys, in my opinion, the most powerful exploit in Hearts of Iron 4. This is really set up for countries that are going to have puppets, like, for example, Japan with China after the war is over, the UK when they have British Raj, France once, well, they already do start out with all their territory in Africa and Asia and stuff like that, but it also can work for Italy with Ethiopia. Now, a really good example of this, and I'll get into how I found out this exploit in a moment, would be the Netherlands and the Dutch East Indies. The reason is because this exploit gives you a ton of manpower. As you can see with the Netherlands, they have 0 manpower. The Dutch East Indies, they have almost 1 million, and it essentially allows you to steal the majority of your puppet's manpower. So, 2 people I wanted to go ahead and thank for letting me know about this. Well, one of them let me know about this, told me about it. Jason Statham is a tank over on Discord, but also Terranor, who actually does some exploit videos on YouTube. I'll have him linked somewhere on here. He didn't tell me about this exploit, but the last few times I've done some exploits, I've had people tell me that a couple people did them first, and I went and took a peek over there, and it turned out he had covered this one a short time ago. But anyway, I want to go ahead and thank both of them for actually, I guess, finding it or informing me to tell me about it so I can make a video for you guys showing you how to do it. So, to do this, you need the Death or Dishonor DLC or the Together for Victory. I'm pretty sure it is Together for Victory, whichever one allows you to take puppets manpower. So what you're going to do first is make sure that you have a very small amount of manpower. Currently, we're sitting at 1.13 million. A way you can get your manpower pretty low is train a template with a single battalion. So we're just going to go ahead and max this out. We're going to go ahead and, let's say, make about 100. That should be close enough. So what we're going to do is throw it on 5 speed now, and we're going to wait for just a minute while this is going. But before we deploy them, I just want to go ahead and say, while you're waiting on this, make sure that you're trying to get your puppet as low to annexed as possible. So basically you want to make sure that their level here of their autonomy is to the point where you can annex them and you have at least enough manpower, or sorry, political power already set up to take them over. So now we're going to go ahead and deploy these guys, and we're going to go ahead and go to our unassigned divisions, put them all in a group. Let's just go ahead and, wrong template. Let's go ahead and swap all of these little garrison divisions, or little 1 battalion divisions to something else. Now, what you're going to do is see how much manpower you need. So we would need 1.18 million manpower. We have 1 million available, so we're actually instead going to swap only 80. You want to have a little bit of manpower left over so you actually know you're doing this correctly. So that would probably be close enough. So if we go ahead and do this, yeah, this is probably close enough. So that would leave us about 60,000, wait, no. Yeah, 60,000 manpower left over. So we're going to go ahead and do that and wait until our manpower gets down to about 0, I would say. Alright, so now we are down to really being close down to 0. We're at about 93,000. This is about the time you would want to do this exploit. When you're running close to being low on manpower, you're starting to get a notification up here like, hey, you're kind of getting a little low on manpower. So here's what you do at this point. So what you're going to do is go up here, go here. You're going to find the largest template that your puppet has, and really the one that you'll be able to supply the most. So it looks like we're just going to go ahead and use this one right here. You copy it over, you just press the copy button or click it. Then you're going to start training as many of these as possible. But first, you're going to look here at the manpower of your puppet. They're at 3.72 million. So now what you're going to do is train as many of these as possible. And now remember, our manpower was about 60,000 up top, but you're just going to continuously train as many of these as you possibly can until, like I said, it's starting to tell you that, hey, they do not have manpower to support these anymore. The Chinese divisions, they just don't have enough to support it. How much are we at, actually? All right, they got 300,000 left. We're almost there. And is this it? There we go. All right. So now what you're going to do is find a territory inside of China or whatever you're doing. Like I said, the steps are exactly the same. And you're going to let the game go until you can deploy these divisions. So this can be done, like I said, as any country. It works best, in my honest opinion, as Japan with China, or the Dutch East Indies and the Netherlands, because the Netherlands really has 0 manpower, but you get the idea. Really, it can be done with anybody. So now, all right, you can just ignore these kind of come and go. So now that they're able to be deployed, you're going to deploy them all, and your puppet has no more divisions left, okay? Now that their entire army has been deployed, you can cancel this out, all right? We're at 0 manpower. shows that we have about 3.7 million in training. I don't know why that's still up there, but so now that all of our puppet templates have been deployed, we're going to go ahead and put them in their own army group, okay? Now you're going to go here, manage subjects, annex. All right. Now see, we still have all these divisions. Now we have 1.73 thousand manpower, and we did not have 100,000. Okay, we had like, I think it was 60 something thousand, but we did not have 100 or 94,000, I believe. But now after these guys have been made, what you're going to do is go to recruit and deploy again, and you're going to train as many templates as you can. Okay, just as many as you possibly can. All right. Well, not really as many, because we're getting kind of high up there. About 300 be enough. It's just basically you want to make sure that you're definitely no manpower is going to be left in your army on any level. So now that you have more of your divisions training, you've annexed the country. You're then going to delete these guys from your puppet. And now we have 3.85 million. And then when we cancel that, we have 3.85 million. So now as Japan, if we went ahead and deleted our entire army, when we started out, remember at this point last time, before we had these guys set up, we had close to, I think it was like 1.1 million left over. So if we just went ahead and deleted all these extra divisions now that we did not have at the beginning, let's see, I believe it was, where'd they go? Was it these guys? No? Oh, I already did delete them. Okay, well, anyway, so you see the point here. This absolutely gives you a huge amount of manpower, and basically it allows you to steal all the manpower that your puppet actually had. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Stay awesome.